Gentlemen, it's a great honor and a pleasure for me to welcome you to what we call the third International Rajasthan Studies Symposium. But the history of this symposium conference is much longer. There are a lot of people here who have been associated with the Rajasthan Studies group, the Institute of Rajasthan Studies. Can you hear me? Is the mic okay? Yeah. The Institute of Rajasthan Studies, and there used to be a biannual conference which some of you have attended, and maybe Varsha can elaborate a bit more when she speaks about it, which used to happen and used to publish books, and a lot of people would come in and exchange ideas linked with the common theme of Rajasthan. And a few years ago, with the help of the Institute of Rajasthan Studies and Universal Learning, which I work in and head, we tried to revive this conference, and this is where we have reached. It's a nice symposium where people can share ideas, exchange ideas, share knowledge, and kind of move forward about the way Rajasthan studies, what we can do. And basically it's a place for people who have common interest to meet and exchange ideas. So the first session, the first panel that we have is the inauguration panel. So I'll just introduce the people as I know them, so they can have a lot of academic credentials which they can talk about, academic and professional credentials. But Varsha has been a friend of the family, works at the IDS, and has been working with the Institute of Rajasthan Studies for many years. Professor Ranveer Singh, he is the head of the Indian People's Theatre Association, but I have traveled with him, and he should really have been a storyteller or a fiction writer. He tells amazing stories and has been working with various platforms and functions on theatre, literature, history. Kanta Ahuja is now, I think, we can call her the grand old lady of economics of Rajasthan. So she's an economist, and Frances has been attending these conferences for years, but I know her more. When my first visit to the US, Frances and her partner took me to Jamestown, which is the first place where the colonizers landed, and of that kind of, made me think about, interested in the history of the US, and that may come out as a book by the end of this year. So that's Frances Taft. So I'll hand over to Varsha to carry the session forward, which looks at the history and future of Rajasthan studies in the context of the present.